Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Terry's Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now we talking about the motherfucking weekly astrological reading for the motherfucking Sun Capricorn, because we're going to build and process and get y'all on the right path for the rest of this week. The moon might switch, so y'all might not hear from me when the moon switch, but right now this going to start y'all motherfucking engines right now. So motherfucker, look, check this out. Sun and Capricorn. Now the motherfucking Sun is in Virgo, so highly relatable. Yeah, your actions and the way you act, yeah, people fuck with you. People fuck with the way you do things, how you do it, the way you act. Yeah, that's very relatable right now. Only problem you're gonna run into is that motherfucking mutable problem. See, just because you the same element as something don't mean it's the right thing for you, because you can't ever get across that motherfucking mutability or the fix that other motherfucking person got. Don't think just because you one element you the same as somebody motherfucking else. Now it's gonna help you. Now y'all both on the same page. Y'all both thinking about the same goals. But y'all both reaching in two different ways. Now this is what's gonna happen when the Sun is in Virgo and your Sun being in Capricorn. Now you're gonna be out here initiating, thinking you create new ways, new business matters, new things to get into, new goals, new entertainment to get into. But everybody gonna be looking at you like, look, man, that ain't the thing to do. You ain't got the right sense. That ain't the right common sense. That don't look sweet. No, you know what I'm saying? The people gonna be like, hold on, look at this first. Let's do this first. Let's think about this first. Let's look it up first. Look up. See, look. Sun is in Virgo. Who ruled Virgo? Mercury. You ain't gonna talk. The old fucking ideas and common sense and practicality ain't gonna come to no conclusion if we can't Google that shit. If we can't communicate that shit, Google that shit, nobody give a fuck about your practicality and what you thinking, nigga. No, or if you a female Capricorn, you don't want to tell everybody what you got. And everybody don't need to know what I just got $20, but you got $100 motherfucking dollars in your pocket. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Sun is in Virgo. Niggas know you got a motherfucking $100 in your pocket. And the moment you start motherfucking lying, niggas can't wait to talk about your ass. Oh, you a motherfucking liar. You know you ain't got this. Nigga, they do whatever they have to do to let you know you was motherfucking lying, just to take you off your business square, take you off your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now with the Sun being in Capricorn. But I'm gonna tell you like this. The moon is inside. Look, the Sun is still relatable though. Don't get me motherfucking wrong. You working towards the right shit. You just gonna have to stop thinking that you creating something new and kind of sit back and see how it's done first, because you're gonna be doing something that's gonna be wrong. You gotta sit back and think how other people and see how other people doing it. See how to take the clock apart. See how the shit ticking. Put the shit back together. That's what Virgo's gonna do. That's what you ain't gonna do. You think you already know what's going on in the clock. You think you can just create a new clock out the blue and everybody gonna fuck with that shit. No, you gonna run into that problem. But the good shit about it is you both working on clocks. If y'all know my analogy, y'all know y'all fuck with the flight boss. Well, alright, now look. Now, moon is in motherfucking Sagittarius. Now, this is the sign before you. So what's going on right now could be a fatal attraction. So you may not understand, or you may understand how people feel. But you really don't give a fuck, and people really don't give a fuck either. So people don't really give a fuck about how you feel about shit, and you really don't give a fuck about. So you ain't really no problems there. There's really no heavy astrological angle between these two planets going on with your sun and today's moon. So all you can do, you like an outside person sitting in. You can sit back and look at other people argue. You can sit back and look at other people discuss. You can sit back and just relax and laugh, or you can indulge in it and want to feel it if you want to, but it's really not gonna make anybody no difference. There's no process going on right here. It's just going about your day. But just understand that your day is coming. But you just the way you feel, you good. You know what I'm saying? Just keep acting in your actions, and the way you act is relatable with the sun. But with the moon, people, it's just you are who you are. You who you is to whoever you around right now. Now with the motherfucker Mercury being in Virgo, now the way you act and your actions is highly relatable to how everybody else is thinking and how everybody else communicate. So your reservedness and your conservatives is very agreeable right now. Very relatable right now. So you know what I'm saying? You ain't got no problems with Mercury either. Anytime you gotta get a point across, sometimes you may go off the back and think you got something new to talk about, or your communication style may come across like you want to be the center of attention at times like that, where everybody else like, nah, they can't relate to that. You're gonna run into that. But if you still know what everybody talking about though, because everybody talking about some earthly type shit. So you good. You know what I'm saying? You got your phone too ready to get on Google. Now let's check this out. Now Venus is in Libra. Now Venus in Libra, this your square right here. Now this is what Venus is about to teach you, because Venus loves being here also. So Venus is about to teach you right now that the way you relate, The shit you value, the shit you appreciate, ain't the right shit to be appreciating. And your earthy ass may be a materialistic ass motherfucker to the point that you value what somebody gave you. You value what you just had. You value what you just bought. You value what you got. And right now, Venus gonna teach you, gonna take that shit away from you. You gonna think you just got something new. You think you just got a new motherfucking boyfriend, and that motherfucker out here fucking 5 other bitches. And you don't know that. You don't know that. That's what Venus gonna teach you. Venus gonna teach you can't have it all. You can't have a structure just because you think you got your life together. Just because you think you got a good job. Just because you think your phone bill get never cut off and your phone bill always paid on time. Your kids is always fresh. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. Niggas don't give a fuck about that shit. And for you niggas out there too, you Sun and Capricorn dudes, just because you think you got money, just because you think you got some type of prestige, you got some type of status, bitches don't give a fuck about that shit either. You ain't something special. You ain't got a golden dick. That bitch can't pawn you in. You motherfucker a receipt. Just like the next motherfucking nigga that she could motherfucking cash in. Now it's up to you if you want to be the motherfucking new trick daddy. Now you could be the new trick daddy. Capricorns, y'all love being trick daddy. Y'all love, let's cut conversation and get straight to the matter. You love to throw a bitch a couple dollars before you have to tell her what you really want from her. We know that. You don't want to get emotions involved. You just want to practically, bitch, you want to suck my dick? Bitch, I got $200, let's go to the movies. You gonna suck my dick. That's it. We know that. But at the end of the day, right now, that may be reliable and agreeable, but with Venus being a Libra, it's going to teach you can't really do that all the time. You're going to do that one time, and this bitch going to go around telling everybody that you tricking. Oh, yeah, you tricking. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? For you know, you broke at the end of the week, and all you got is a fucking couple memories. No stability. Now you feel unstable right now. You gotta check that. Now with your sun being in motherfucking Capricorn and today's Mars is in Sagittarius. So we know Mars love being in Capricorn, but it's in Sagittarius right now. So we know Mars's intentions, what things you intend to do, and carry out the duties and obligations of the sun. So with Mars being in Sagittarius, we know the intentions is everybody right now is feeling a certain way and trying to teach. And trying to learn about shit right now. That's people's intentions right now. But your intentions right. But you trying to see things and practicalize things. And if it ain't real, you don't really give a fuck about it. So a nigga could talk about how the flag was this way and that way and what it meant all day. But if it ain't doing nothing or paying none of your bills, you don't really give a fuck about this shit. So that's how the situation playing with you. You know what I'm saying? You looking on TV, but when it comes to your own household, if they ain't the ones taking some of the hours off for you at your job, working for you, so you can sit at home and relax, you don't give a fuck about what they talking about. So you looking at the shit like that right now with the sun being in Capricorn. So you know, with everybody else's intentions and what they intend to do, you may not be on the same page in that, and you don't feel that shit. Matter of fact, you ain't even feeling it at all. You thinking about it, and you don't even think it's practical. You like niggas outside on the corner talking, and they ain't broke. You know what I'm saying? That's how you looking at it. It ain't even practical to you. So that's how you doing it. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you got motherfucking Jupiter is in motherfucking Virgo. Now, we know Jupiter is how you gain wisdom and knowledge and how you learn in this lifetime, space, and continuum. So we know that's going to deal with time and experience. So Jupiter brings upon experience to people, and that could be the higher beneficial or it could be the lower in disgrace. Now, when it comes to motherfucking your sun being in Capricorn and today's motherfucking Jupiter being in Virgo, the actions and how you act and things that you intend to do and set out to do and how you see things and how you see the world and the world you see it, and the goal and the path that you see when the sunlight come upon you with your sun, now it's going to be highly agreeable with things you learn. So you may be the authority figure. You're going to be seen as a person that people could gain a little bit of wisdom from. You looked at as a person who's been through enough experience, enough that a person will listen to you of what you've been through, and you probably can help them in their life. You're going to be the one with the common sense. Because Jupiter is the wisdom and learning, and it's trining your sun, and it's in Earth. So your actions and the way you act is already what a lot of other signs may need to learn or may need to act upon. You know what I'm saying? So right now, you could just be yourself, and you could be teaching somebody. So I'm gonna tell you like this: when you're chilling and you're relaxing, and you're being predicated, and you know you're trying to be yourself, there's no people watching you. But it may not be all bad. It may be a situation where people watching you for good purposes. You know what I'm saying? Because they like the way you move. They like your actions. They can apply something that you do to their life in order to make their life better. You know what I'm saying? So don't be mad when somebody is calling you for advice. Don't be mad when someone is calling you and want to be around you just to see how you do things. They're not being clingy. They just trying to see how things is run. You know what I'm saying? Because they think your idea may have a good sense of how it's supposed to be run. Now, you got Saturn in Sagittarius. Now with Saturn being in Sagittarius, now check this out. Saturn is how now this is, you need to know where Saturn is at. That's Saturn right there. Thunder. You need to know where Saturn is at because Saturn rules Capricorn. So to know how your actions is going to be carried out, you need to know where Saturn at. And today's motherfucking Saturn is in Sagittarius. So the way how people building structure and gaining structure in their life and building restrictions and boundaries on is not practical sense to you. People not making sense to you. You don't think people making the right moves. And you may be right. You may be the person that's in another person's life that they ask you for advice in order to know what moves to take. Because they motherfucking Saturn may be fucked up. And to a certain degree, everybody, even you. Because today's Saturn is in Sagittarius. So all of our ground and foundation, how everybody builds structure in their life is somewhat fucked up to a certain degree right now. Everybody. It's just the way you make it handle it with your actions and the way you act may be a little bit better than other sun signs because you're ruled by Saturn. But you're not exempt. You just understand it for what it is. So you could be here as an anchor to help others, or you could be here as an anchor to play victim. You have to pick and choose which one you want to do. Now, motherfucking Uranus is in Aries. So we know this is your motherfucking square right here. So you know this is what the fucking fire gonna teach you. This is what, it's gonna teach you in this world, which is Uranus, which is uniqueness and originality, but it's also change and rebellion. So this is what Aries gonna teach your sun ass being in Capricorn, your practical conservative ass trying to initiate new practical ideas. This is gonna teach you that your ideas is outdated. That's what Uranus in Aries is gonna teach you. Your ideas is outdated. Time to come up on some new shit. Time to gain a little bit more faith. Time to gain a little bit more understanding. Time to gain a little bit more meaning. Time to get out the left brain and think a little bit more with the right brain. That's what this shit gonna tell you. Now it's gonna put you in situations where you're gonna try to do that and start to feel uncomfortable. So when you express yourself in that realm of reality, it's gonna feel like people are opposing you and rebelling against you because it's Uranus. But you need that change. You need that change, because that's the only way you're gonna see a unique situation out of the whole shit. So you know what I'm saying? That's what Aries gonna teach you. But look, it's in vice versa. It works both ways. This is what you gonna teach radical situations in your life that comes upon very unique and original. This is what people need. This is what people need to learn from you. That sometimes you need to slow the fuck down because you could get yourself killed, or get yourself broke, or get yourself homeless, or get yourself isolated, or get yourself in jail. That's what Capricorn gonna teach Aries though. But look, we're going to the next one. Next one, Pisces. Neptune is in Pisces. So Neptune is a sextile with your sun sign. So right now you're gonna see all kind of opportunities to express your creativity, your imagination, your illusions, your dreams. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see all kind of opportunities. The choices is on you if you walk through that door. Now, it may be good or bad, whatever the outcome, but the whole key is to experience. So I'm going to tell you like this with your sun being in Capricorn and with it being sextile Neptune. Right now, express yourself. Express your creativity. You never know what might happen. Even if something bad happened, you need that energy, because when something good happened, the only way that good would have happened is because you had enough energy of that bad happening. You would never just witness an energy without the other energy. Know that. You got to understand that. You just got to be man and woman enough to withstand, to know the treatment you're going to receive. And the more powerful you know how to receive that shit, the more powerful and the more energy you're going to be able to receive, because the energy guy is going to know that you're open enough to receive all the energy that you deserve. Now when we go into motherfucking Pluto is in Capricorn. Pluto being in Capricorn, Pluto is deep transformation, deep willpower, and it's doing that amongst everybody infrastructure, amongst how everybody do things, how everybody get the job done, how everybody gain stability in their life, and your sun being in Capricorn. So right now you understand this shit. You understand what Pluto is doing. You understand deep transformation. You the anchor of the transformation in other people's life. When other people going around, you the house they go to. When other people fucked up, you the house they go to. When people need some money to borrow, you the phone they call. You the shit right now. Know how to play the role though. Know how to create a balance. It's a thin line between love and hate. Now I'm going to tell you like this too. With Pluto being in Capricorn, with your actions and the way you act, people going to cling on to you. because they're going to see that your actions is somewhat relatable to what's going on in their life. And the way you handle it like every day, because this is just your basic actions and the way you act. But people are taking certain traits from you because it's something that's going on in their life that's dealing with Capricorn issues, deep transformation and willpower, because that's where Pluto at. So something that's going on in their life, they may be fucked up. They may need certain your traits or your energy around in order to overcome that shit. Never look down on nobody around you. You know what I'm saying? And that's this astrological reading for Capricorn. You know, for sure, flight boss, you know, air flights.